It's me, Mom. I'm like, I'm a digital artist, and today we're going to compare and contrast the old second party that I use for posters and keychains and the new second party I use for posters and keychains. Alright? So, I used to use Sticker Mule. Now I use Vograce. And I highly recommend Vograce, and I'll get into that. I'll get into the why. But let's start off with Sticker Mule. One, red flag. Owner decided to be very political and very public about it. And, I'm like, no. Don't tell me what you're doing with my money, because then I have to take responsibility, okay? That's on you, big boy. Just saying. Also, their keychains are only one-sided. They're only one-sided. And you know what's funny? If you email them and be like, hey, do y'all ever plan on doing double-sided keychains? I really want to get into having double-sided keychains. They will say, no, we do not plan on changing or doing that anytime soon. But here's a forum of all our customers, repeatedly, mostly small businesses and alike, constantly asking for that exact same thing, going all the way back to 2001. Fuck our customers. Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. On top of that, their prices are pretty high. They do stickers, they do wall mounts, they do like car magnets and regular magnets, and I think that's about it. There isn't a lot of like creativity. It's really like business. But they do this one thing that drives me fucking insane anytime you buy their products or a multitude of products. They automatically give you a bottle of hot sauce. I as you can tell, I can't take hot sauce very well, okay? My husband loves hot sauce. He says it's okay. It's kind of mid. And I was like, okay. Like, it's alright, but, had better, had worse. But I don't need 15 bottles of fucking hot sauce. So if you don't remember to, say you don't want it in your cart every time you go to checkout, you get another fucking bottle of hot sauce. If you only order one poster, or just a small amount or one design, they'll roll it up, which is annoying because it bends your shit up. But, they got nice quality posters. I won't lie. They're expensive though. For the price that I got, 4 designs, 10 each of, I might get half of that for the same price at Sticker Mule. So, yeah, I would not recommend Sticker Mule. Going onward to Vograce, and why I would recommend them and why I'm, like, falling so in love. First of all, they do double-sided keychains. Not only do they do double-sided keychains, bro, they do so much more. They do these little figures, and you can have it, like, inside have little, different designs and stuff. Like, you want to do a bubble tea design and inside have your little characters like jumping around and moving in there. You could have a keychain like that. If you want something like this, it's not exactly a keychain but a full-blown figure on a scale, you can do that. If you want a like, what's it called? A lanyard and like a keychain or whatever, you can do that. They have earrings, they do washi tape, they do posters, they do bags, they have an Artist Alley starter kit, okay? I love Vograce because of all the variety of stuff and how creative they are with their products. And then you add the price. Now I am going to add some buts in. But, okay, and this should be noted, Vograce is in another region. I'm in the US, they're in another region, so they have a different kind of system in place. They have a different measuring system. Some stuff is in milliliters, some stuff is in centimeters, so on and so forth. So you have to keep that in mind. 2, when resizing your images, be aware of resolution changes, especially when changing into different file types. 3, you also want to think about, what was it? this is as big as their posters can get. Versus, I will say Sticker Mule does get bigger, but for Vograce, this is as big as it gets. I'm fine with that. I don't need something outlandishly huge. Another thing to point out is their file types, they don't take JPEG. They take PNG. And then the last and probably the biggest but is that there's a $50 shipping. Okay, $50 to $60 of shipping, and it takes about a week. And that may vary or change depending on when and how quickly you get back to them and say, okay, this is good, or no, let's redo this, or can this be adjusted, so on and so forth. Okay? So you want to keep that in mind when you shop at Vograce, but otherwise, I love them. I have really no major complaints, and the things that I made as a butt, honestly, are just minuscule things I can work around and are understandable. You know, if I'm getting products from like across the fucking ocean, it makes sense that I have to pay $50 shipping. Even with the $50 in shipping, it's cheaper than Sticker Mule to the point where I can reprice my posters at a more affordable price. So yeah, I would highly recommend Vograce.
Somebody's watching me, it's my anxiety.